Hi, and thank you for watching. So today I want to talk about healthy fats. So fats are good for you. They really are. It's really important to get your fat in your diet. So what's really funny is when I was in my 20s, we avoided everything that had fat in it, right? We looked for low fat, we looked for no fat, we looked for all the things that were low fat and all that in our 20s, in my 20s. And then we realized something. When they take out the fat, they add sugar. So it was like, okay, which is better? Well, fat is better for you than sugar, okay? So that was the trend, right? And now what's the trend? The trend for everyone is like avoid carbs. No, we need carbs too. So if you don't know, and I hope you do, but just in case, our macros, when it comes to our diet and what we eat, our macros, there are 3 of them. And that is the protein, and that is carbs, and that is fat. Those are the 3 things we need every day in our diet to ensure we're eating a full, balanced diet, right? And when I say diet, we're not talking about deprivation here. This is sustainable living. This is sustainable eating. I don't believe in going on a diet anymore. No more diets, no more. So proteins and carbs rack in about 4 calories per, whatever, right? Your fat is going to have 9 to their 4. So fat is going to make you feel a lot fuller when you pair it up with the protein and the carbs. So it's really important to kind of add that fat in at every meal, right? So what do? For breakfast, I am right now currently what I'm eating is I make myself some overnight oats, which I make in 2 hours because it really doesn't take that long. I just put it together right before I start working out in the mornings, and I add strawberries and I add walnuts, and that's my fat, right? Now I also have a shake, and sometimes in my shake I'll add a little nut butter, so I'm getting kind of an extra little fat there. But what's interesting is you can also add, and I've done it before, you can add avocado to a shake and get a little bit more fat in your shake. So for breakfast I'm eating the walnuts right now to give me that kind of extra fat for that meal. And just for an example, for lunch, it might be like a salad with a dressing. And I make my own dressing. I make them at home. And if you want my recipes, I have 3 good recipes that you can make very easy because that's how I roll. You can make them from home, and they're about 8 servings. So they last you a good week, and that's all you need. And so you get a salad and you have the dressing. You could also add in there some nuts and seeds into your salad to get a little bit more of that fullness that you might be looking for when you're eating a salad. Some people think eating salad is like you're not going to get full, but you will if you add in, some protein and some fat. So for dinner, what I like to do right now is get a little bed of arugula for my veggie and have a veggie burger, and then put some avocado on there and drizzle a little balsamic, and that is just delicious to me, and I feel full because I've got all 3 macros represented, and I'm adding that fat to give me a little bit more of fullness, while I'm eating. So that is what, just some examples, but adding fat to every meal is going to make you feel fuller longer because it has a higher calorie. What is the word I'm looking for? So, you're going to get 9 calories for every 4 in the proteins and the carbs. So it's going to make you feel fuller longer. That's important, especially when you start listening to your body and realizing that a lot of those hunger pains are really thirst pains, and you really just need to add a little bit more water into your daily routine and not eat that much more, especially if you're getting all your macros in. You're gonna be fine. So that's that, in a nutshell, that's what that is. And I have here in front of me, I have some examples of some different fats. And when it comes to eating fat, you have to kind of pay attention to the serving size, because we can overdo it, right? So with an avocado, we want to do like 1/4 of a cup. And just to kind of give you an idea, I brought my measuring cups. So this is 1/4 of a cup. So you can put, mash up some avocado into this cup, put it on some toast, or you can just slice some up and put it like I do with my veggie burger. I could actually mash it and put it on top of the veggie burger as well. So same thing with, like, you have your hummus. You want to stick to like 1/4 of a cup for the serving or less. You don't necessarily need to do the full thing. So coconut milk is also another healthy fat. And nuts. Let's see, where are my nuts? There's my nuts. My walnuts that I put on my oatmeal. And with walnuts and nuts, you're gonna wanna look at maybe like the pieces. So this says 1/4 a cup is gonna give you 210 calories. You may not want to do that many walnuts. You may, I think maybe 8 halves is a good number to put. I just grab a little bit and throw it on my oatmeal every morning. So those are kind of like where you want to be. Those are like considered kind of the 4th cup healthy fats. Now, when we look at seeds, like hemp seeds. Oh, so for those of you who still partake in dairy, that's where you're going to put your cheese. So cheese should be like 1/4 of a cup serving size. That's how much cheese you should have at a time. So then we're gonna move on to like your seeds and dressings. So I have hemp seeds, and I have, flax seeds, and I have, those are, these are my pine nuts, and then chia seeds, and what else do I have here? Oh, this is also where you would put your olives, and this is going to be 2 tablespoons. So you're gonna have just enough, 2 tablespoons. So like if I were going to do some seeds with my salad and also a dressing, I don't have any dressing made right now, so I didn't bring that out, but a homemade dressing, maybe you do just, depending on the size of your salad, maybe do a tablespoon of the dressing and a tablespoon of the different seeds. I like to put the pine nuts and the hemp seeds on my salad. So the last little category of fats that I want to talk about are kind of like your nut butters and your olive oils. So you have the olive oil, nut butters, and this is where your regular butter would come in, and your ghee. So that's going to be the size of a teaspoon, 1 tiny little teaspoon, but that's all you need to feel full. Now, when it comes to peanut butter addicts like myself, that's kind of hard to do. I do try to keep up with that, but sometimes I go a little over. And as a side note, because I'm really big into reading labels, I just want to say, when you're looking at peanut butter, look at the ingredients. This one has organic roasted peanuts and a little bit of salt. That's it. That's all that's in my peanut butter. And when it comes to olive oil, you want to look for the, let's see. So this is, sorry. It has to be like a cold press. Yes, there it is. First cold press. So that's what you want with olive oil. Any oils, you want them to be cold pressed. So yeah, that's it. As you see, I do have a lot of fats that I use, different fats in my diet every day. It's important to have a variety. These go great in shakes. This coconut milk with some quinoa makes a good breakfast. And yeah, so I think that's it. It's nice and short today. I just wanted to kind of give you an overview. So yeah, we avoided fats in the 20s and we found out that that was wrong. And now for those who are avoiding carbs, it's not good to avoid any of our macros. Eating less of everything is probably ideal. Two servings of carbs a day is what I get. I get, out of all these, I think there's 1, 2, 5 servings with all these together. So 3 of the teaspoons, 1 of the avocado area, and 1 of the dressings and seeds. So it really is about knowing just about how much you should eat and not go overboard. Yeah, but I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.